clase, ¿qué le compro? ¿Hay una diferencia entre lo que compras para tus amigos y tus amigas, hombres y mujeres? Quiero que ustedes vayan a la página 245 para responder a las preguntas antes de ver el video. Page 245. Piénsalo un poquito. Para tus amigas, aquí en Converse, o para tus amigos, ¿hay una diferencia? You may pause the video. Bien, pues, ¿cuál es tu regalo preferido recibir? What do you like to get as a gift? Personally, I like to get socks. Socks are a really great gift. You will come to appreciate them when you're a little bit older. Pues vamos a ver el video. Yo lo voy a tocar aquí y ustedes van a responder a ver el video preguntas 1 hasta 4. Bien, adelante.
¿Qué hiciste anoche?
Tuve que ir con Teresa a comprar un regalo para Marisol.
¡Ay, Dios mío! El cumpleaños de Marisol.
¿No supiste que hubo una fiesta anoche?
Se me olvidó. Ay, necesito regalarle algo.
Pues vamos de compras ahora. ¿Qué quieres regalarle?
No tengo la menor idea. ¿Tú qué le compraste?
Quería comprarle unos zapatos bien bonitos, pero no quise preguntarle su talla. Así que le compré una blusa muy linda. Se la di esta mañana cuando la vi. Mira, vamos a aquella joyería.
Esta pulsera es muy bonita.
Sí, mira. Se parece mucho a la mía, pero ella no usa pulseras.
Es verdad. ¿Y esos aretes?
Son bonitos, pero parecen muy caros. Oye, ¿qué tal algo que les gusta a todas las mujeres?
¿Qué?
Rosas.
Perfecto.
Muy corto, ¿eh? Pues primeramente quiero que ustedes respondan a las preguntas cierto o falso. Go back and rewatch the video if need be, and then rewatch again to answer the section that reads, lee las siguientes preguntas, después mira el video otra vez y responde. Bien, pregunta número 1. Álvaro olvidó el cumpleaños de Marisol. Esto es cierto. María le compró unos zapatos a Marisol. Esto es falso. Número 3. A María no le gusta llevar pulseras. Esto es falso. 4. María sugiere comprar flores. Esto es cierto. And the 5 questions below that, let's go through those as well. Número 1. ¿Por qué no fue Álvaro a la fiesta de Marisol? ¿Por qué olvidó su cumpleaños? Número 2. ¿Qué le regaló María a Marisol? Una blusa. Número 3. ¿Por qué no es buena idea comprarle una pulsera? ¿Por qué Marisol no usa pulseras? 4. ¿Por qué no le compran los aretes? Earrings. Porque son muy caros. Very expensive. Número 5. ¿Por qué piensa María que las rosas son un buen regalo? Porque a todas las mujeres les gustan rosas. Muy bien, vamos a continuar. ¿Qué le compro? ¿Álvaro compra un regalo a Marisol? Sí, Álvaro lo compra a Marisol. So here we have a direct object pronoun. So to review our direct object pronouns, we know they are me, te, lo, la, nos, os, and los, and las, right? So to identify the direct object pronoun, we're asking what is being verbed. We have to find our verb, which is compra, comprar. We're asking what is being bought. Un regalo. Un regalo masculino, singular, es lo. Sí, Álvaro lo compra a Marisol. Lo es el objeto directo. Y aquí otra vez son los objetos directos. Tenemos me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los y las. Slide 4. Álvaro compra un regalo a Marisol. Okay, same question again, but this time I'm looking for the direct object pronoun. The indirect object pronoun. To identify that, we're asking for the to whom or for whom, usually identified by a, por, or para. The a in this sentence is Marisol. Sí, Álvaro le compra un regalo. Le es el objeto indirecto. So we have me, te, le, nos, os, y les. But we know in English that we can use both of these together. For example, if I say, did you buy your mom flowers? The response might be, yes, I bought them for her, right? And in this sentence, we're using direct and indirect objects in one sentence together. Y podemos hacer exactamente lo mismo en español. Pues vamos a identificar, tenemos la frase, slide 5, Álvaro compra un regalo a Marisol. Ya sabemos que el objeto directo es un regalo, es lo. A Marisol es el objeto indirecto, es le. So we know this. What do we do with them? Well, they're going to go before the verb, both of them together, just like before. Si Álvaro le lo compra. So they can both go together. Important to remember that the indirect object always goes first. The indirect object is usually a person, so we can kind of think of it as people come before things, right? Pues hay un cambio más que tenemos que hacer. When there are two L sounds, le, lo, les, las, etc., the le or the les changes to se, but only when there are two L sounds together. Some students have heard it as, they've told me, you can't lay low in Mexico, right? If that helps you remember, then good. So this sentence changes to, sí, Álvaro se lo compra. Muy bien, pues vamos a practicar un poquito. Aquí quiero que ustedes identifican el objeto indirecto, directo, and then put the sentence together, remembering that you can't lay low in Mexico, right? So pause the video, and we'll come back in a few. Bien, número 1. Marco da las flores a su mamá. Now you're going to see the answers. I thought I'd write on this. Well, you should know the answers anyway, right? So let's do this. So Marco da las flores a su mamá. So we have las flores, and this is our objeto directo, right? Is las. A su mamá es el objeto indirecto. Indirecto, directo. So Marco se las da. El profesor devuelve los papeles a los estudiantes. What does he give back? He gives back the papers, right? So this is our objeto directo. Excuse the very sloppy handwriting. Who does he give them to? A los estudiantes. This is our objeto indirecto. So here, the people come first. So we have les, and then the papers, los. Remember, you can't lelo in Mexico. So we have se los. El profesor devuelve los papeles a los estudiantes turns into el profesor se los devuelve. Bien, seguimos. Yo digo hola a ti. What do I say? Hola. So hola is the objeto directo. To whom do I say it? A ti. That's our objeto indirecto. So here we have te la, right? Yo te la digo. Remember, you can't lay low in Mexico, but we don't have a lay low in this sentence, so nothing changes. Nosotros cocinamos el pollo para ella. What do we cook? El pollo. So this is our objeto directo. Who do we cook it for? Para ella. Objeto indirecto. So objeto indirecto is going to be le. Objeto directo is going to be lo. Can't lay low in Mexico, so we go se lo. Nosotros se lo cocinamos. Muy bien. Pues quiero que ustedes vayan a 8.19 en el libro, 8.19, y ustedes en esta actividad, ustedes van a ver cuáles frases va con cuáles fotos, no? Which phrases go with which sentences. So pause the video, and I'll let you work on that for a few minutes, and then come back and we'll see what your answers are. Bien. The sentence, impresionante, Octavio me lo regaló, goes with picture number 2. So here we look at it and we're like, lo. Well, lo must be the poster because it's el poster, right? So we know that that's got to go with number 2. The second sentence, nos encantan, Octavio nos las trajo, has to go with number 3. So we have our indirect object is las, and we know toallas is las toallas, so it has to go with that one. Sí, qué bonitos, Octavio nos los dio. So we have los, so we have collares y pendientes in número 4. Those are masculine, right? Collares y pendientes. This has got to be number 4. And finally, de me encanta, Octavio me la regaló, right? So we have the la, and the only thing we have that is feminine and singular is camiseta, so it's got to go with number 1. I want you guys to move on to 8.20, pause the video, figure it out, and then we'll come back. And a little tip, I'll give you a little tip for this. So Aida, necesito unos jeans de talla 27. Esos me gustan. What are we going to put in the blanks? So what is she referring to here? What's the what in the sentence? The what is jeans. Los jeans, right? So we know the second blank is going to be los. What's the first blank going to be? What is she asking here? Can you find them for who? For me, probably. Me los puede buscar en mi talla, por favor. Continue on. Excellent. Let's come back. Asistente. Sí, claro. Se los traiga ahora en su talla. The los still refers back to the jeans. And the se refers to usted, right? So we could say te here as well if we want to be informal. Or if we want to be formal, we will put a le, right? I will bring them for you. Aida, estas blusas bordadas son muy bonitas. Me or nos las muestras. So the las refers to the blusas. Can you show them to me or us? Me, nos, or me las? And we might say nos because Patricia comes into the scene a little bit later, so we know that Aida is going shopping with her friend. Asistente. Estas blusas me las traen de Oaxaca, México. Están hechas a mano. So the las still refers to the blusas, right? And the me refers to me. So those are brought to me from Oaxaca. And down at the bottom, Aida, te lo presto yo. Te lo presto yo. So we need to know what the verb is here. So we have presto, which means to lend, right? I will lend you the money. So what's money? El dinero has to be lo, and I will lend money to you. So te lo presto yo. The next blanks. So what's the thing here? So we have devolver is our verb. You can return something, something tomorrow, right? You can return what? The money. Me lo puedes devolver mañana. You can return it to me tomorrow. Me lo puedes devolver mañana. Oye, ¿no es tu cumpleaños la próxima semana? Pues si realmente te gusta la blusa, if you really like the blouse, we know our verb here is going to be regalo. I gift what? I will gift the blouse, which is la, to whom? To you, because if you really like it, I'll give it to you. So te la regalo. Muy bien. Pues unas cositas aquí. I'm going to minimize this again so I can write this out. So remember when we had our pronoun placement, and this is going to come up in the workbook in 814. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. So we have our pronoun placement. So quiero comprar la blusa para ti. I am really sorry for the very poor state of my handwriting, guys. I have very poor handwriting. So quiero comprar la blusa para ti. So the verb is quiero and comprar. What do I want to buy? The blusa. So that's our direct object, which will be la. Para ti is our indirect object, which is te. So where do we put these? So what we've learned so far is we put them before the verb, and that's absolutely fine. So we have te, la, quiero, comprar. But remember, if we have an infinitive, that's when the verb doesn't change, right? When we don't have a change, we could say quiero comprar te la. Quiero comprarte la. And we actually need an accent in there to maintain correct pronunciation, although I'm not too worried if you guys get that yet. These te la quiero comprar and quiero comprártela mean exactly the same thing. One is not used more than the other, so you can use them interchangeably. Many students like to stick with the first one, te la quiero comprar, because it follows all the rules that you've learned so far, and that's completely understandable. I'm not going to ask you for both, right? This also works when we have the present progressive. So estoy, te la estoy comprando, I am buying it for you, or estoy comprándote la. Estoy comprándotela con un acento. And again, most students stick with the first one because it follows all the patterns that you've learned so far, although the second one is completely valid as well. So I want you guys to go ahead and do 812 and 814 in the workbook, which is more practice with these indirect and direct object pronouns used together. I'm also linking here, as you'll see on your screen, some other explanations that may help you, and in the comments below is extra practice that I really encourage you to do because I want you guys to nail this, and I know you will. And that's it for today. Hasta mañana.